Pulled pork is one of my favorite things ever to come off of a smoker. I absolutely love it, but it's got to be done right. And today, not only do we have it right, we are making it in a new style. We're giving a little Puerto Rican flair, a little adobo style, if you will. And we have an amazing cook for you. So if you are into fall off the bones, that is tender, that is juicy, then we've got the video for you, my friend. So stick around. It's gonna be a blast. It's a challenge of a cook just because we're out here in the rain, but it's gonna be an absolute blast. So make sure you hang around for us for this amazing, delicious adobo pork that we're gonna be making pork tacos out of. Let's go. So as you can see, it is a crazy warm, wet day here in Mississippi. So these are going to be slightly different than our championship winning tacos. Now, when we did our championship tacos last week, we did a whole smoked pig. This week, we don't quite have that option. One, I don't have a pig right now that can go inside of the smoker. Second, I wanted to make it a little bit more realistic for you guys at home to be able to make this. So I got a about an 8.5 pound bone-in pork butt from Kroger or your local grocery store. And again, we're going to make this a little bit more realistic for you at home, not just in bulk. I realized when I made my first recipe that it was completely undoable for the average person. So I wanted to make something, again, that's for you, that you can do at your home so you can have delicious tacos next weekend. So we got our pork butt. Now I'm going to do this in a pan because as we do this process, it's going to leak out, and that's fine. It's actually going to kind of make like a braising liquid that's going to go in the bottom of this pan, that as we cook our pulled pork, it's going to make it even more delicious. It's kind of like a half smoke, half braising process. What I like to do is get an old cup. This one is courtesy of QT gas stations. Shout out to the best slushies in the convenience store game. We're going to take guava juice. I'm going to put about 2 cups. Then I'm going to get my adobo seasoning. Now, adobo seasoning, it's got salt, garlic powder, sugar, turmeric, citric acid, so lemon, kind of that lemon element. We're basically using this to really pump in the flavor. This is on the strong side, but we kind of need it to be on the strong side to season up everything nicely. So we're going to add about a 1/4 cup in there. Give it a good stir. Good stir. So what we're going to be doing is taking our injector. In, finding those thick spots, and then injecting in. Do it on the slow side. Don't feel like you gotta rush it. We are going to give a sprinkle to the top. Again, I like a well seasoned pork. Sprinkle with some salt and pepper, and that's really it. That's really the basics of it, the great start. That's it. Now behind me, I've got our Traeger. We're currently smoking with all oak. It's okay to mix up the different pellets and what you're wanting to do. I just like the flavor of the oak, but cherry wood would be another great option. Peach wood, lots of different flavors that they have. I highly recommend a Traeger smoke. If you're looking just to smoke on the weekends and just have a consistent product that you don't want to babysit, Traeger is definitely the route to go. I don't think there's necessarily a wrong answer when it comes to smokers. But for me, when it's just a nice, easy weekend and I'm wanting to get some smoke in, this is definitely the route that I'm going. I have removed my upper piece because we've got more stuff to cook today. So we're gonna go from here. We're not gonna touch this for the next 2 hours. It is the next day. We had to take a few artistic liberties, if you will, to get this pork done. As you can see, hopefully behind me, it has been nasty weather. We have had tornado watches and warnings and wild winds, and coming out here to save my tents from blowing off into my pastures. So we had to get a little bit different last night than I prefer to do. But I wanted to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and pretend like the entire meal went exactly as I planned, because that's not how cooking works all the time. That's definitely not how competition cooking working. It's never how it's worked in any of my professional kitchens. I'm always just honest about it. So what we did do last night, so because of the storms last night, we were not able to show the clips of us wrapping the pork. So once the pork hit 160 degrees, we wrapped it in foil. We had a tornado warning coming in. So we kind of left everything as it was, kind of let it be. We weighed everything down so it didn't hopefully blow off into the Mississippi sunset. Thankfully, everything was here. What we did is we ended up setting the temperature to 200 degrees and letting it go through the night. And here we are first thing in the morning, picking this bad boy up. Let's finally get this pork out of the smoker and work it. So what's that other thing on there? What's that? What's that little thing? I hear you, big dog. That is our competition rib that we've been working on. It is looking absolutely beautiful. We are going to be taking a look at it here in just a moment. So make sure you stick around for the link to that episode. It is absolutely perfect. I think probably by dropping the temperature down and just letting it go overnight, we really got nice and crispy everywhere. Let's, oof. Wait a minute. Is that not the sign of good barbecue right there? The whole bone. The whole bone just rolled right on out for us. Look at that. Super juicy. The skin is like 100% perfectly rendered. And now, because remember we injected this in, we want to mix this up. Before we get too far, I do want to give this a taste. There we go, that's a good piece. Give me a little piece of skin on there too. That's the spot, right there. That right there, that's the money right there. That is crazy tender. The lemon and garlic and all those adobo notes are really coming through. The guava added so much sweetness to it. I don't think it gets. I just don't think it gets more tender than that. It's juice. Like you can hear it hopefully through this rain. You can hear it like the juice just hitting all together. This is gonna be amazing, amazing pulled pork. Look, you got smoke ring. You literally have everything that you're looking for. Watch this, watch this. You ready for it? Ready for it? That is juicy pork. My friends, we're gonna go make tacos. This is how we make mojo pork. That is over the top. Crazy good. It's tender, it's juicy, it's fatty, it's delicious. It is exactly what I am looking for when I have pulled pork. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have not had a chance yet to check out the barbecue playlist, make sure you click over here. A bunch of amazing videos of us smoking meats, hanging out here in the yard, and everything from pit smoking to cooking here on our Traeger. If you are not, you say, Jonathan, I've already got the barbecue. I need something to go with that barbecue. Don't worry, I've got you as well with a video list right here, and that's going to show you all the different sides that we've made that would go absolutely perfect with your pulled pork. So we're going to see you next time here on Deep South Foodies.